Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the 15th Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff has just ended. And with it, we now have the information for, I would assume, the absolute final part of the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd year anniversary. Now, for the first part, we got Gogeta and Fuse Muscle have corrupted, as well as other units alongside that. And the second part, we ended up getting the Revival Gohan and Bojack, but now we're getting into the final banner of that event. Now, before that banner, we're actually going to get a new event where we'll be able to get 5 characters for free. And those characters are Roberi, Orlan, Apul, Ramon, and Nabana. Now, in truth, I don't care about a single one of these characters. I really don't. But I do think that it is cool that they're at least making them playable, because remember, these guys have been in the game since day one. These are day one enemies, and they are now finally becoming playable. But I'm not, even though I'm not actually excited for these 5, even though they're literally like red, yellow, purple, green, and blue, like they complete the color wheel. But even though I'm not excited for these guys, it's leading me to have a bit more hope for when we'll potentially get, like, you know, Zaha and Giblet playable in the future, right? Because note that we only got these guys, but we didn't get like Raspberry and his variations playable at all. So I'm assuming that it's gonna be more so of you know, in due time type thing, then we'll finally be able to get it. I mean, I guess it's always been that, but this is kind of solidifying that a bit more. So again, personally speaking, I really don't care about these guys, but it's, I guess, cool, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be free anyway, so no harm, no foul. Moving on from that, we now have something brand new, a new subscription service for the game as well, called the Legends Pass. And within the pass, you get access to a variety of things. So or at least I'll say, for example, because I don't know if there's anything more than this, but you'll have access to, of course, getting prime tickets, or the prime ticket printing robot. So there's that. I don't know what that'll provide, but I guess when the time comes, we'll be able to experience that. The other one is you get 400 equipment slots. Thank God, because my equipment slots get full so freaking fast. So the fact that we're able to expand it by 400 instead of usually expanding it by 5 is a complete godsend. I am entirely down for that alone. But not only that, you get 5 extra preset slots. So if there are more teams that you want to have presets for, this will give you that ability to expand it, because I think right now, like, the limit is around like 11 or like 12 or somewhere around there, like in between 10 to 12 is like the limit right now, right? Not only that, you get a faster auto mode. So of course, auto mode is in the game, but maybe you're trying to have the game run automatically, but you want to be able to burn through events as well. You can now speed that up, which is going to be great. You're able to select another login bonus, which is also good, because I believe things like that have happened before in the past, where you're able to select, I think it was in between 1 to 3 things from logins, but now having that as like a solidified thing is also nice. And then of course, your adventure slots get expanded by 2. So instead of 7 being your max, 9 is now your max. This is actually really nice for a multitude of reasons. Again, the equipment slots alone are phenomenal. Like, that's actually what I'm looking forward to the most, because you guys know me, whenever it comes down to PvP, a majority of times, like, my equipment slots are full, when in truth, I'm not even trying to intend it to be that way. So the fact that we can expand it by 400 is great. Now, moving past that, we get to, I would say, the main portion of the final part of the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd year anniversary, and that is the brand new banner and the new unit that'll be in it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, this tag is on life support, right? But they're at least getting a new unit, which is nice. And it is none other than a brand new full power final form Frieza. But this Frieza is a Legends limited unit. Yes, so we kind of completed the Namek saga now because we have the LF Goku and now we have LF Frieza, or at least, you know, with his LF being "You will die by my hand." So actually, I wonder if they're going to keep that as the name or if they're going to call it something else, but the move is usually called "You will die by my hand." So I don't think we got crazy details on the unit at all, but what we do know is that the Frieza is a yellow unit, he's a range type, and his tags are Frieza Force, Transforming Warrior, Lineage of Evil, and Powerful Opponent. Something is telling me that he's more so going to focus on probably Powerful Opponent. The reason why I say that is because, again, LOE is on life support and we haven't had like a dedicated like LOE unit in a while. You know what I mean? So I mean, if it does like actually like have that as like one of the main tags that it buffs, cool, that's great. But if not, something is telling me it's more than likely going to be Powerful Opponent. Like I have a strong feeling about that. And the very last thing I believe that they're going to be implementing in Dragon Ball Legends is an update to PvP. Note that PvP has been this way for a while now, right? Like we haven't had any major changes to PvP, but based on what Toshi said during the video and stuff, what they plan on doing to PvP is they're going to implement a type of system, a tier system I should say. So kind of like how it is in Tournament of Power, you can hop into PvP, but they're actually going to have tiers of units that if you use them, I'm pretty sure that maybe they'll get some sort of buffs, right? Because that's how it works in Tournament of Power, where whatever tier that you select will determine which buffs which characters get. So I think this is actually a good thing because in PvP, though we do see a lot more diversity nowadays, you still kind of see the same teams, right? And it's for obvious reasons. Those tags have powerful units behind them, and because of that, people want to use those units to be able to win and climb the ranks, which makes complete sense, right? But it gives, you know, other units and older units no time in the spotlight at all. So with this tier system, this actually, it offers more variety to be, I guess, had in PvP. So maybe, for example, tags that are dying like LOE, maybe that tag could get like, you know, like the top tier buff, and then you can start using LOE and start dominating online. And that's not to say that if you're to use your own team, you can't hold your own. I think it's more so a way just to be able to get older units to be able to be utilized online, which is ultimately a good thing. Now, how they go about it, like in actual execution, is to be determined. But on paper, this actually is pretty good because it incentivizes ultimate diversity, and that's honestly something we need to see online on PvP. Because again, even though we see a lot of different teams now, it's getting kind of redundant when you're constantly running against Regen, Sun Family, Hybrids, Future, God Key, Fusion Warrior. Like, we need diversity. So this will promote that, and I am all for it. But that's really it. Again, they already said that this video and stuff was going to be a short one, but that is some pretty solid information that we got within the event. Personally speaking, I'm actually pretty hyped for Frieza. Granted, my LOE team is probably going to be horrible, but I am hyped for Frieza nonetheless. And also to actually see how that new subscription service works, because I need those equipment slots. But I do want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.